phase one.
Welcome back, and welcome back. I'm going to be making street tacos. This is just some of what I'm going to be using. I'm going to use lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream, all the good natural stuff. But for my basic ones, this is the stuff I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my cheat chicken and my cheat steak. I've showed you this before. All right. I'm going to be making 2 packages of those because I'm going to also be making nachos. This is what I'm going to be having part of my food for the week. Because if you remember, I cook on Saturdays for my whole week. So that's what I'm doing. Cooking on the weekend for my whole week. So I'm going to use chicken fajitas. I'm going to use 2 packages of those because they're going to make nachos with those throughout the week as well. And then I'm going to use the beef fajitas. I'm going to do, of course, plain good old ground beef, okay? I'm going to use some cilantro. I'm going to use some of this taco seasoning. These white corn tortillas. You can see I'm salivating already. I'm going to use some red onions and some limes. This is what I'm going to be using basically for my plain old street tacos. It's going to be the meat, the tortillas, the lime, the onions, and the cilantro. And like I tell you, I always do this. And if I don't use all of this up this week, I'll go ahead and take this and put it in the freezer, and it'll be ready for me next time. I love cutting my vegetables up like this. It just makes life easier. Cut them up. Use what you're going to use for the week, and then throw them in the freezer. That way they're waiting for you instead of you waiting on them. Here's the gist of what we're going to use to make our street tacos. Let's get cooking. All right, I'm going to put the steak meat in the pressure cooker, and I'm going to put all that taco seasoning in there. I've got a bottle of water here, and I am going to put probably half this bottle in there, and this is a 16-ounce bottle. Okay, no, I'm going to go ahead and pour it all in there. Forget it. And then I'm going to give it a little stir. All right. So that meat seasoning will be all over that. It will be absolutely yummy. I'm putting it in here because I want that steak meat to be absolutely perfect. I'm going to go ahead and put that lid on. Then I'm going to put on the pressure cook. I'm going to do it for 30 minutes. And I'm going to let it do a slow release while I do the rest of this stuff. I'll be back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put about a tablespoon of olive oil with the chicken. And we're just going to brown it up. And as I brown it up, I'm going to break it up. And I'll come back and show you that in a minute. And I'm just going to start browning this ground beef. I'll be back. Okay, and this is what I mean when I say break it up. I use my wood utensil here. And I just put a little pressure on it and break it up. That's all you have to do. And I'm going to continue to brown this up. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat. Okay? So that's all I'm going to do. I'll be back. All right, now that I've got this seasoning up, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of seasoning in there. And I've got some chili lime chili sauce. There you go. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of this in there. Tie in the lime, because we love lime on our street tacos. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of cumin in here. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of this paprika. About a tablespoon of that as well. All right, mix it all up, and I'll be back. And those are the seasonings that I just used. The smoked paprika, the chili lime. I get this one from Costco's. This came from Target, and that came from Target. But you can get those anywhere. Sometimes it's not so easy to find that chili lime. But there you go. That's what I just used. I'll be back. And I'm just going to let this cook with those seasonings on there for about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? So that's all I'm going to do with that. Because this meat is already done. I'm just kind of zhuzhing it up a little bit, okay? So about 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to let that cook, and then that'll be done. I'll be back. All right, I've got that steak meat out of that Instapot. It's good and tender, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, sometimes steak meat can be a little, especially when you're cooking it completely and totally well done, okay? Well done. That's what she likes it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start plating it up because that's done. That's some cilantro I just cut up. And the chicken's done. So let's make a couple of these street tacos and make a pretty little plate for you and get it going, all right? I'll be right back. All right, there it is. Little refried beans with cheese. A little Mexican rice there. There is our traditional street taco. That's the chicken right there. And then there is our steak there. All right. Onions and cilantro. That's baby cilantro. And onions. That's it. I did the same thing with that one. And then I did this with the untraditional. Got a little lettuce, tomatoes, got the onions and cilantro, chicken, and then the steak. Yum, yum. Had to put a little cheese on there. And then limes to finish it all up. Things made easy with Gigi. Let me tell you. All day, every day. I'm telling you, yum, yum. You better make some. Yum, yum, and yum. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to share me out. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Don't forget the limes. Know that you'll see Gigi on the next one. Take care, you guys.
Are you ready for phase 1?